Visuals, take 2. So, first of all, I'm going to talk. Then, I'm going to give some examples. Like this. Then, we're going to be all done. So here you can see I've set up a really short, really simple visual schedule. You can have it horizontally or vertically. I like to have it horizontally because that's the direction we read in English. So just setting up something simple like this is great for any students who use pictures to assist them, or even for students who are English as an additional language learners and they don't understand all of the words that are used. One thing that I really like to think of whenever I'm using visuals is, if I cover up those words, does the picture still make sense? And that's something that I use if I'm using Boardmaker or even ClipArt on Word. So if I cover up these words, can you still understand what's going to happen? And if you can't, then perhaps the picture could be changed. And I noticed that especially when we're setting students questions where they're required to read, especially if the things are set at a level that is higher than the student's reading capabilities, they may actually struggle unless there are visuals to help them. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That bit of talking is all done, the intro is done. So some examples of a visual schedule. So you could use a visual schedule to help a student sequence events in a reading comprehension. You could use visuals to help a student do a procedural task, for example, using the washroom. You could use visuals to explain change or explain something that's coming up they're unsure about. You can also use visuals for any students that have executive functioning challenges or struggle to imagine themselves kind of the future forward, what might happen, what might it look like. Visuals are always useful. They never actually hurt to have them in your classroom. By providing the students with visuals, it helps them to stay on track. It also helps educators to stay on track. And it can make you more accountable. If you said to a student, yeah, you're going to have 1 thing, 2 thing, 3 thing, and then the star, the reward, if they then get the 1 thing, the 2 thing, the 3 thing, making sure they get the reward right away. And as you've got a visual there, it will remind you and keep you on track. So those are the examples. Now, you're all done.